Hello everyone, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Flamingo Hotel and Casino, which is located right off of Las Vegas Boulevard here. And across the street, might not be able to see too well, but that would be Caesar's Palace. And looking further south across Vegas Boulevard, the hotel on the right would be the Bellagio, and further down that would be the Cosmopolitan. And getting back to the Flamingo, the Flamingo opened on December 26, 1946. It has 3,460 hotel rooms, a 72,000 square foot casino, and a 15-acre garden and wildlife habitat area located in the back of the hotel, which is home to many species of birds, fish, and plant life. However, the Flamingo that opened in 1946 was a much smaller hotel and casino, which cost about $6 million to build and only had about 105 hotel rooms and a small casino with 220 slot machines and 22 table games. Today, the Flamingo has approximately 1,700 slot machines and is over one football field in size. However, at the time, the Flamingo was considered a luxury resort compared to many of the hotels in the older part of Las Vegas on Fremont Street. The Mafia was able to gain control of the Flamingo when Bugsy Siegel and his mob associates purchased a 2/3 controlling interest in the resort when the original owner ran out of money to finish construction of the Flamingo. Despite what is portrayed in later movies about the Flamingo, the resort's casino was considered to be successful after it opened in the boom post-World War II years. The casino was so successful that shortly after the resort opened in 1946, the original owner, who still owned approximately 1/3 of the property, was pressured to sell his remaining interest to Bugsy Siegel's mob associates, giving the Mafia complete control over the property. And less than a year later, Bugsy Siegel himself was murdered at his Beverly Hills, California home. Though the murder remains unsolved, it is speculated that Mr. Siegel's Mafia associates and partners in the Las Vegas Flamingo killed him. The Mafia likely continued to control the Flamingo up until 1967, when the resort was sold to Kirk Kevorkian, and that's the same person who would later build the Las Vegas Hilton and the Las Vegas Bally's and also the MGM Grand. The Flamingo was then expanded several times in the 1970s and 1980s to include 4 connected hotel towers, which from the outside appear to be one building. And it's really hard to tell, like just looking at it from the outside, which of these towers here is older than the other, as they're pretty much look the same from the outside. In 2005, the Flamingo was sold to Caesars Corporation, which continues to own and operate the resort. Hello everyone, back at the Flamingo, and I'm just gonna take a quick tour here of the inside of the casino. So let's see what's going on at the Flamingo today. Off to the right and also left, this is the table game area. They have, looks like blackjack, crap table up ahead, and also some roulette tables. And just to put this into perspective, this casino is approximately 1.5 football fields in size. So for an older casino, it is fairly large. And more table games over off to the right. And directly ahead is the Flamingo Showroom. And that is where I believe the last performers there was Donnie and Marie. And I thought it was called the Donnie and Marie Showroom, but I guess they just changed it back to the Flamingo Showroom. And it's a pretty big showroom. It can seat about 700 people. And more slot machines here to the right. And there's a food court here to the left. And let's see what kind of food they offer here. There's a Johnny Rockets. I believe that's hamburgers. And directly ahead is a Pan-Asian restaurant. And here's a Bonano's Pizzeria. Just about every hotel seems to have a Bonano's Pizzeria. And they're all about the same price too. For a whole pizza, it's about $40 for an 18-inch whole pizza. So everything's a little bit expensive here. Anyway, walking back into the casino area. A lot more slot machines here. And off to the right is a bar. And more slot machines. And also, I'll give a tour today of the Habitat area, which is located in the back of the casino. It looks like they're doing some work here with this area of the table games. And off to the left, this would be the sportsbook area. They have numerous big screen TVs in the back set up with the sporting games and whatnot. And over to the left, here's a tacos and margaritas restaurant. And this would be the main lobby, hotel check-in area. It's kind of busy today. It's a Thursday, so things start to pick up a little bit here heading into the weekend. And just because of the coronavirus, they have to screen people here through this screening area and take everyone's temperature. So if you come here with a fever or a cold, they might not let you check in. And down the stairs here, I believe is the valet parking area and taxi cab as well. Just walk outside here to double check where I'm at. So here, this is valet parking. And just walking back inside. They also have a hair salon down here. And let me just check this out here real quick. I've never been here. It's called Salon and Barber. And it's kind of rare to even see anyone even in there to get their hair cut. And I stopped there one time to see what the prices were, and it's like $75 to get a haircut there. So it's a little bit expensive, but that would be the salon. And heading back upstairs This is heading back to the main lobby area. Just gonna try to find my way to the outdoor habitat. And there's a few shops in here as well. Off to the right is the Flamingo gift shop. It looks like a fairly large gift shop. There's a lot of clothing and other souvenir type stuff in here. Looks like they also have some snacks and whatnot. And here to the right, there's another clothing store, just women's clothing. There's not really too much shopping at the Flamingo. It's not like if you were to go across the street to Caesars, where they have some crazy 700,000 square foot shopping mall. That would be the Forum Shops. Not a whole lot of shopping around here. There's just a few stores. This one looks like another souvenir shop. And off to the left again, looks like another t-shirt and sunglass store called Magnet Max. And this way leads off to the parking garage, which I don't want to go to. And I also believe there's a monorail station behind Flamingo, and that would be closed as well because of the coronavirus. But if you ever need to catch the monorail, there is a station here. And directly ahead is a coffee shop. It's called Club Cappuccino. Looks like they have some drinks and pastries. And this is one of the exits to the backyard habitat area. And also the pool is over here as well. And it's a fairly large open space area they have here. So there's the hotel. And off to the right here, they have looks like a wedding chapel. And I believe at this location here, there was a tombstone to the late Bugsy Siegel, and it looks like they took that out actually, and made it into a wedding chapel, which probably is a much better use for the property than a grave memorial to Bugsy Siegel. But walking along here, looks like they have a bunch of waterfalls up ahead and fountain area, and I believe they have a little lake up here. This looks like part of it off to the right. It has goldfish, pretty large goldfish in there. Let me see. There they are. These goldfish are just like huge. I mean, the one in the center must be like over a foot. But they got some pretty neat waterfalls and more wildlife. There's some ducks over there. And they have a lot of grass. So if you have a dog with you, this hotel is pet friendly. And I'm trying to find the Flamingo Exhibit. They have the flamingos here somewhere, as of course the hotel is called the Flamingo. So let's see if I can find it here. Here's another wildlife habitat area. The sign here says there's California brown pelicans, and I don't see the pelicans, but they do have a couple ducks. And still looking for the flamingos. Okay, here they are. So here's the Flamingo Exhibit. Just a couple flamingos there and some ducks as well. And here's a view of the hotel from here, looking from the south to the west and to the north. So this is a fairly large hotel, and that will conclude our tour today. Thank you.